maybe.
Yeah, I was wondering what you were doing.
Yeah, no, because there were some of them where they were just like genuinely like, oh, I should probably remember to come back to that one later. All right. Fuck off, fly. Fucking hate when flies get in my fucking room, bro. All right. Well, so we're back with portable ops. So technically, this one comes before Peace Walker, but last time someone couldn't be bothered to look up the order of these events. So we're a little out of sync here, but it should be smooth sailing going forward chronologically after this one. I have no idea about anything about portable ops. I think this one has Raven or the cyborg from the first MG game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Jim messed up our timeline because he couldn't be bothered to Google it before we did it, so you can blame this move.
No, no, fuck you. I told you, hey, could you Google it real quickly to see which one it is? And you're like, yeah, it's Peace Walker, bro. And then literally halfway through
And-
Peace Walker, you're like, oh, I messed up. It was actually portable ops.
That is not what I said.
That is exactly what you said. I'm pretty sure I can look through the DMs.
Fake news, that's not what I said.
Whatever, at any rate, we're on portable ops now. And then hopefully we'll hit up. Actually, the next one you should be playing, right? Because isn't after portable ops will be Ground Zeroes, right?
It'll be Ground Zero, and the people we'll see in this is Frank Yeager and also a very young Campbell.
Very well then. With that being said, let us begin.
If Zim even knows who they are.
Wow! Wow! Of course I know who they are. I know who one of them is. Kyle, how long are you gonna be streaming tonight? Probably for like 2 hours.
I think that
Right on time. Excellent. It's been exactly 12 hours since we administered the drug. I trust your dreams were pleasant, Big Boss.
What are you talking about?
Now please drop the act. I know all about you, boss. Or would you prefer I called you Naked Snake?
Sounds like you've got the right guy. Who are you?
My name is Lieutenant Cunningham. Until 4 weeks ago, I was with the CIA.
Cunningham?
Damn, a CIA
Fox
agent.
Unit's interrogation specialist?
Ah, so you have heard of me. I'm honored, Snake.
And those guys who attacked me, they were Fox too?
Yeah, although we'll leave it at that for now.
What do you want from me? I'm retired from Fox. I'm guessing this isn't a social call, or you wouldn't have brought the goons.
Retired? Yeah, I suppose you are to the outside world.
Oh, he's got a robot leg.
Don't worry. I'm not here to give you a new mission. I just want to ask you one simple question. 6 years ago, as a member of Fox, you prevented a full-scale nuclear war.
Dude, are all of his fucking
You were
events
hailed
about
as a true
about
patriot,
the boss?
given the title of Big Boss by the president. And then you turned right around and quit the unit. Threw aside your rank, your good name. Mysterious, don't you think? What did you see out there on your mission? What did you see in Grozny Grad? Where is the legacy?
You mean the Philosopher's Legacy?
Yes, the secret cache of funds amassed by the Big Three during the Second World War. Where is it?
If you're looking for the legacy, try the CIA. They're the ones who took it after the mission 6 years ago.
Why are you being tased? He was being honest there.
Simply apply the right type of pain to the right degree at just the right location. It's always been my policy for persuasion, and I found it to be quite effective. The CIA only recovered half of the legacy from the Soviets after Operation Snake Eater. And you know where the other half went.
The CIA only got half?
You can drop the act.
I think you
defeated
find
the boss
out.
and returned alive. So
Or
you
I don't
must
know if
where
they
the
do, but
other
I'm pretty
half of
sure
the legacy
Eva
is.
or Adam
And
took
now-
the other half.
You're gonna tell me, Snake?
Don't have a clue.
That's too bad. Because I'd hate to have to continue persuading you like this, comrade. No matter. We have plenty of time. Sooner or later, I'm sure it'll all come back to you.
There's
Wait.
literally no reason to torture
This
him like
isn't an
this.
official mission, is it?
Hello, Aviator.
What happened to Major Zero? Tell me the truth, Cunningham.
This is an official Fox mission. For now.
What the fuck? Put a fucking ventilation port right underneath the bed.
Well, I'll be damned. It is Snake. Or should I say, Big Boss. Are you the real deal?
You know me?
Are you kidding? You're a legend in the Black Ops world.
Black Ops.
Who the fuck is this
What's a
hippie?
hero like you doing in a place like this?
Beats me. I'd like to find out myself. Where are we anyway? Near the equator from the looks of it. If I had to guess, I'd say South America.
You got it, Big Boss. The San Geronimo Peninsula, to be exact. Known to the locals as La Peninsula de los Muertos.
Bro, no
Peninsula of the
fucking
Dead.
way he guessed
It's
it
off the
that
coast of Central
accurately.
Colombia, more or less directly south of Cuba.
I've never heard of it.
You wouldn't have. It doesn't show up on any conventional maps. It's under Red Army control.
The Red Army?
I don't know.
Colombia?
In 19...
So, yeah, we still scale DMC. The thing is that with POC out and the fact that we're just doing sort of recap videos, there hasn't really been too much more to talk about with DMC that we haven't already covered. At this point, it would just be the big DMC like scaling videos, and that would be it. There's just not a lot of.
Essentially, the only things we have left are the POC video that Mangler wants to do, and then the big DMC video that we've been promising for like the last 3 years.
Hello, Arkanos. Yes. The thing is
I'll be a
DMC.
part of the POC one.
Yes, you will, Devil. DMC does not get enough new content consistently to make a bunch of new. Like, we're not Dragon Ball Z. We don't get enough new shit all the time to talk about it all the time, you know? Because even the people who make the videos talking about DMC all the time, they're rehashing ideas a lot. A lot of the DMC only YouTubers are either rehashing ideas or, as I saw recently, they're talking about the weirdest fucking shit. Because apparently there's now a video on YouTube that's rating how good Virgil will do back shots. And I'm just like, damn, Capcom, please give these boys a remake.
And at this point, it's like, for the statements that we've got for POC, even if we get more good shit, it's not going to change where they scale, because we've pretty much like hit the apex.
Yeah. Hello, Sparta, you fucking wallflower. Kyle, do you agree with the Blake versus Mikasa death battle? Did you even watch that one?
Our fucking Attack on Titan, so I have no opinion on that matchup.
But yeah.
Me and Zim have spoken about like Attack on Titan ad nauseum, that we've both tried it multiple times and we just can't fucking do it.
Yeah. But so yeah, no. So we still technically scale DMC, but it's just there's not enough new content. And once it's done with Fist of the North Star, I probably won't be making too many videos on that one either because, well, I already have all the new content. We're not getting anything really new in that franchise either. A lot of the franchises we scale here, thankfully, are either finished or don't get a lot of new content often, which sucks as a fan, but also is really good for a power scaler because it doesn't mean you have to fucking change your fucking positions every other fucking week. I'm looking at you, Dragon Ball fans. I'm like that. The McChicken is a light snack and the Whopper is not the Big Mac. Ozro, what the fuck are you saying? Kenichi, yes. Alright, let us continue. Also, just for a quick little fun note for you Fist of North Star fans who are here, the recent guidebook I got with the character ratings also basically flat out says too that, like, yeah, Rao basically had to cheat to kill Rey, and that's more likely showing that Rey would have killed him otherwise. So, yeah, Rao only survived that fight because he had his cape on him. Concession accepted.
In 1964, the Russians provided military aid to FARC, Colombia's biggest rebel faction. And in return, FARC gave them this land.
1964, the year of the Virtuous Mission.
2 years prior, the Russians failed in their attempt to build an intermediate-range ballistic missile base in Cuba. Had they succeeded in deploying nuclear-equipped IRBMs inside Cuba, every major American city would have been
Ozro, what
within
the
range.
fuck are you talking about?
Missile crisis.
For content to get more scaling, I'm not going to scale
The
Hunter
Russians
x
gave
Hunter.
up on the idea of deploying missiles in Cuba, but rumor had it that they were looking for a new site, one where they could build a base in secret.
Because also, everyone,
Place was
people
the
already
San
scaled
Rafael
Hunter x Hunter.
Peninsula.
Yeah, well, not exactly. Apparently, the plans for this missile base were
What?
What was that?
Ozro was asking, or saying, like, scale Hunter x Hunter, but it's like, people have already scaled Hunter x Hunter. I don't think Hunter x Hunter's, like...
People have had to, like, ad nauseum, and now the two of us, if anyone was going to do it, it'd be fucking me. You have no interest in the series.
He's not wrong, chat. He's not wrong.
abandoned before it was built.
Abandoned.
Due to détente. Both the US and the Soviet Union are having trouble financing their enormous military budgets, and they can't afford to keep waging the Cold War like they did in the 60s. Last year, they began conducting the strategic arms limitation talks, with the goal of limiting each country's number of ballistic missiles.
Meaning no more need to build a new missile base.
Right. But as you can see, they'd already completed part of the facility. We were sent in to investigate what was going on. Before we could do that, they ambushed us.
They?
The Fox unit. My team was wiped out in the blink of an eye. I fear I'm the only survivor.
What's the Fox unit doing in a Soviet base?
Not a clue. I'd have expected you to know more about it than me.
I'm not with Fox anymore.
I see. Anyway, that's all I've got.
All right. Hold on. I'll get you out of there.
It's no use. I've tried over and over. You need a special key to unlock the cell door. Right now, you've got to get out of here. Head
That
5
was a
clicks
joke
southeast
because
of the
Hunter
detention
Hunter
center,
hasn't had
and you
anything
should
new in
reach a
years.
communications base. I need you to call in a rescue, if you can.
Didn't Hunter Hunter get a new chapter last year?
Yeah, but it's mostly dialogue, and they're still on the fucking submarine doing the Succession fucking games.
Peak.
Like, we're not even at the Dark Continent yet, where there might be some like actual scaling stuff.
Peak. Kyle, do you agree with the Sauron versus Lich King death battle? Didn't Sauron win that death battle?
Yes.
Oh, then I'm sure Kyle agrees
Oh,
with it just fine.
And apparently, G1 blog did a blog with Melkor recently, which is because I know Zim knows fucking nothing about Lord of the Rings.
I know who Melkor is. I've heard you ramble about Lord of the Rings enough to pick up some bullshit.
Who is it?
Sauron's boss. Technically.
Fuck.
See? I know
Not quite accurate, but close enough.
Gee, thanks. Really fucking appreciate the vote of confidence. But so who's he fighting, Kyle?
Sinestro.
Who the fuck is that? Wait. Is that the fucking, guy from DC?
The Yellow Lantern person.
Sinestro
Yes.
versus Mel. What the fuck? You're gonna have to explain that to me sometime because I'm not seeing it.
Neither am I.
Oh, looks like POC's under fire, but that's fine. Alright, well, we'll have to check that out at some point.
Rescue. You should be able to make contact with the States using the satellite uplink. But the circuit will most likely be monitored. If only you could use some kind of encrypted transmission.
Someone capable of receiving an encrypted protocol that they can't listen in on.
Any ideas?
I don't know if I'll be able to pull it off, but there's one thing I could try.
Great. I'm counting on you,
Akuma
big boss.
is
Homie
designed
Snake.
It's been
better.
an honor, Snake. The name's Campbell.
He's just getting old.
Roy Campbell.
Oh, it is
Good luck.
Campbell. Oh, by the way, apparently Ruby might actually get Volume 10. It's gonna be the most rushed dog shit season of Ruby. And who else put money right now? They're gonna make fucking Ruby and Weiss canon just to complete the fucking set of LGBTQ support.
No, wait, what?
What?
So what's going on? Is Volume 10 happening?
Apparently Volume 10 might be happening. I guarantee you it's their last volume. 100 fucking %. They're gonna fucking rush it. It's gonna be garbage.
It would have to be, because again, and we've discussed like the scenario. The only way that they're going to be able to like do the story in one season is they're sent to the past after leaving the fucking fairy tale land, or like Ruby has some like bullshit shenanigans happen with her eyes where she's able to like kill fucking Salem.
Yeah, it's gonna be one or the other on that one. Or they're in the final battle, and either way, they still need to do the ice thing. Yeah, probably won't end well. We'll see.
It's even going to be like you go back to the past to the point where you can kill her, or they do some like shit shenanigans where it's going to be there's no scenario where this is going to end well. I think if they were smart, they wouldn't do season 10. They'll just do it as a novel.
They can't help themselves, Kyle. You know they can't. Even if you get rid of Salem, it wouldn't fix the Grim pools. Salem's the problem, not the Grim. The Grim have never made sense as an actual threat.
Salem is who makes the Grim.
Technically, no. The Grim exists without her. She's just the one who commands them.
No, but she's the one who makes like some of the most like egregiously powerful ones.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like the giant fucking whale she's on. Kyle, do you agree with the Weiss versus Mitsuru death battle? I believe Mitsuru won that death battle, so Kyle would probably agree with that.
Yeah.
Even
She
though
should.
Mitsuru is a total bitch. What? I didn't say that.
I mean, they did get that matchup like right. They got the scaling wrong, but the results right.
You're right, because they didn't scale Persona above SMT.
Gosh.
Let us continue. Let's lower the video a little bit. Oh, it's still fucking loud regardless. What about the Gears come back? It's pretty fucking chill. Paramedic? Sheesh. She's gonna tell you not to eat food. Oh, so this is before the Patriots were created. It's a shame there's no voice acting because I can already like read it in his voice. But yeah, Gears bounce back's pretty good. You gotta keep it. I'm retired from. Dang, Snake has to take out the Fox unit. First he killed Cobras, now he's killing Foxes. Did you hear about Dr. Disrespect? I did hear about Dr. Disrespect. But I don't know how to personally feel about it because there's so many conflicting reports.
He admitted that doing it, like having inappropriate is with a minor. It doesn't matter if he intended to or not. No one does that with just the lulz.
So he admitted to I believe he did say it was inappropriate, but the problem is that after his statement,
he admitted to having inappropriate messages with a minor. The only thing he denied was that there were any explicit photos shared between the two, which is up in the air and unknown because it's his work.
So this is where it got complicated. One guy from Twitch, after what Kyle's talking about, said that there was pretty damning stuff, but another company that also monitors Twitch's messages said there was nothing bad in the messages directly. So until we get the direct messages, it's
the problem. Well, if you follow the trail, the problem is that like Twitch wouldn't just drop a streamer that's that big so quickly after having a lucrative deal for no reason.
Yeah, but they wouldn't pay out a deal like that either.
It must be pretty fucking bad for Twitch that doesn't know whether or not it does or does not want to be like a semi.
Kyle, are you lagging? Kyle, you're lagging.
No, I got a phone call.
Oh,
So I was gonna say, like, for Twitch that doesn't know whether or not it wants to be a softcore porn site or not, and is very lenient on that, to basically turn around and say, yeah, we're dropping this person that we signed like a multi-million-dollar deal with to stream here exclusively, and YouTube hasn't even picked the guy up. I'm gonna be very, I don't know. There's something there. There can't just be nothing.
Well, so that's fair. I think there definitely is something, but the issues that arose off that is, number one, Twitch paid out his contract. So whatever's in those messages is not a direct crime or anything that is directly legally pursuable, because there is no way Twitch would have paid out that contract if they got him on a direct crime. Or Twitch fucked up really badly alongside him, and if Twitch committed or like put him up to crime, Doc could also sue them back for it. And that's where part number 2 comes in, which is really weird. He sued them, and they settled out of court, meaning they couldn't win the court case easily against his countersuit. Those messages, I guarantee you, if they are inappropriate, they are more than likely not in the pedo sense, which is really weird to say, but I feel like if they were more direct and explicit, he would not have gotten paid out of the contract, and he wouldn't have gotten settled out of court. There's no way they would have fucking done that if those messages were clear as day. This fucker is like doing this shit. It's gotta be somewhere like fucking... I told my brother what I thought the messages said, but I don't really feel like saying it here. I'll tell you in DMs later about it, but I'm not gonna say it on stream. But actually, there was one other accusation that popped up for him, where apparently I believe a transitioned person was told by Doc to do explicit videos and nudes for him, in exchange for a shout out, and allegedly he didn't do that, but I don't know if there's any proof behind that claim. But at this point, they should just release the messages. I see no reason for them to not do that. Very clearly, the messages are on the razor's edge for both of them, is the way I take that situation. I don't think anyone's directly innocent, but I don't think there's actually anything super fucking bad in those messages. Because if there was, I very much doubt Twitch would have paid him out. But that's sort of my take on the situation. Everyone else has made their take. I just wish there was more evidence on the table, but we probably won't get it. Although I will say, there were also statements from other Twitch employees that Twitch was basically trying to get rid of him after a bathroom incident. Because I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, Kyle, but he did a live stream in a bathroom, in a public bathroom at one point. I think it was just sort of like a heat of the moment, talk to his fan situation. Apparently that's illegal, and you're not supposed to do that. And from that moment forward, according to a couple of Twitch employees, it might just be one, but it's also just like one guy who's throwing him under the bus. Twitch wanted to get rid of him after that incident. So apparently Twitch was broken up into two camps of keep him or get rid of him. Allegedly. Everything we have is really just hearsay at this point. I think we have one report from the Rolling Stone that claims they were able to see the messages and it was pretty bad. But I don't know if they actually directly state they got it or not. Regardless, he more than likely fucked up 100%. I'm just wondering what's actually on the messages, because if it clearly can't be that explicit if you got paid out. That's my position on it. But, yeah, besides that, there's not really much else to say. It's all kind of conjecture. The internet's already condemned him, so more than likely he'll be Seth the Programmer, leave for 6 months, and then come back and nothing will change, like everyone else on the internet who fucks up. Because EDP's back. I don't know if you know that, Kyle, but there was a YouTuber who got caught for a similar situation, a guy by the name of EDP. And because there was no crime committed or anything, he's already back making content again.
What is it with fucking Twitch people and fucking I don't know, it's Twitch people and Minecrafters who are just you know what I want? I want a fucking miner.
I don't fucking get it, bro. I genuinely don't. You have all that money, a bunch of legal fans, but they're just alright, where's the preschool at?
So Zim, I'm gonna ask you a question, and I might seem a little bit weird for this, but I look at a child and I don't think good. I think it's a child. I look at an adult and I think that's good. Am I in the wrong here?
I look, Kyle, I can't seem to fold your logic this time. It seems pretty fucking airtight. Oh, actually,
could you imagine if that's what they fucking groaned at? Somebody's just that's fucking airtight, just try to say no, go away.
Actually, wait. There is one other thing that could complicate the situation. The age of consent across the United States is inconsistent. Because in Go on.
Isn't it anywhere between 15 to 21?
No, it's anywhere from 16 to 18. So there's a case where he was texting a minor in a state where it was legal to text that minor.
Isn't he from Florida?
No. I got so mad about this the other day. I took the stream down, but I'll leave this here because it's not that big a deal. The overwhelming majority of age of consent in the United States is fucking 17. It's not 18. Almost 18's 7 fucking states. They're just the most popular ones. That's why everyone says the age of consent's 18. It's usually 17 or 16. So there might be a chance that that's also complicating the situation. Because I would not know how that would work in that situation. But regardless...
Are you telling me that there's some creepy fucker out there just Joe Bidening some poor 15-year-old girl's hair? It's just tomorrow.
Oh, fuck. is fucking wrong with you, Kyle?
Come on, that was funny.
No, it was great. It was great. That was fucking perfect fucking timing. But yeah, no. There might be a forbidden fruit aspect to it. Look, I'm just gonna say it's kind of why I can't watch the teen section on those adult sites anymore, because like I'm just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, it's like when you see them where it's just like barely 18. It's just like, how barely are we talking? Are we talking like fucking day of? You fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I've already said this before, but the age of consent should be 21. It's kind of fucking weird when it's like, yeah, it's just weird. That's where I'll leave that one at. But we've diverted a little bit too off course here, but that situation with Dr. Disrespect, we don't just have the full detail, but assuming he did text a minor, but he didn't commit a crime. He wasn't found guilty of a crime, so it's like, fuck it.
So the problem is like texting a minor doesn't matter. You can DM whoever the hell you want. It's what's been said in the DMs that matter.
Yeah. Until we get those DMs, I'm just going to say the internet's already lambasted him. I have no personal opinion on the matter. No one was hurt as far as I know. There were no victims directly in this case because no crime was committed. If we end up finding out he was basically wanting to, like, you know, get it on with a minor or something like that, obviously, you know, then we can make a judgment. But until then, it's just going to be like, it's just weird.
Didn't the other big controversy come through when he did like a post online, and it originally had minor in it. He edited out minor, and then he had to re-edit minor back in.
Yes, I didn't know what he edited, but that makes sense. Yeah, he put minor in.
No, he took it out and then he put it back in.
Yeah, he needs a better PR team. I think he needs people to approve his shit.
I think he typed that out and he didn't run it by his PR team.
Probably. He admitted to texting a minor.
Because he had like fucking like grammar errors everywhere.
It was probably a heat of the moment thing. Alright. Okay. So let us continue for now, but that's the situation with Dr. Disrespect. Unless you have any final thoughts, Kyle, you'd like to say?
I don't know who it is. I'm just going off what I've heard.
Alright. Also, Azra, we don't need to know what categories of adult content you watch. That is unwholesome. Be more wholesome. Be like me. Be better. Moving on.
He likes him. Gmail or nothing.
Wow. Wow! That's false allegations! The American people deserve to know the truth, Kyle, and you lying about it is not okay.
All I'm saying is he likes chicks with dicks. That's all I'm saying.
That's false. Lies. What's up? What did I miss? We just talked about Dr. Disrespect, Newhan. You should have said Alabama or nothing, Kyle. You know incest is illegal in Alabama? Incredible.
It doesn't stop him.
Don't be like Zim, be me, wholesome. Devil, your fucking bloodline is like an Irish royal family. Fuck off. You don't get to fucking... I've been where you live, Devil. You don't get to make that claim anymore.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna use that word. That's good.
Yeah, Newman. So I just wanted to ask you about how the damage situation worked, because when I was playtesting it by myself, because none of my friends in real life will help me, I kind of had an issue with that one, because I was like, shit, I'm supposed to draw one on KO, but I'm still supposed to be taking damage through piercing. What the fuck? Yeah, apparently I just now heard a guy that informs about media and gaming stuff was allegedly defending him, but I wouldn't blame him because some people did too before he admitted it. True. Kyle, do you agree with the Guts versus Dimitri death battle?
I haven't been through free houses, so I don't know the scaling for free houses.
Done in by my overblown reputation. You forgot it's not my bloodline though? That's a different scenario. Oh, convenient! So paramedic saying she's alone.
Oh, I started playing Final Fantasy Type Zero.
Oh, and how are you enjoying it so far? Has a very depressing ending.
Weird.
Yeah, it plays weird. I really like the
I
character
don't know.
cast.
I don't know if I like how it plays or not.
Yeah, it plays fucking weird. I completely understand your complaint, or not your complaint, but your questioning on that one. Yeah, 100%. But it's got a great story. How, you younger than me but have more issues with your memory? My memory is fine, Devil. Your memory is fucking trash. Dude,
All of your
no!
all
No!
you-
No! Shut up, Kyle. Your memory's ass, too. Kyle, do you agree with the Zelda versus Peach death battle? Fuck, that's an old one.
I don't scale either of those series.
Devil, your memory ain't fucking good either, bro. I lived there for a week. I met you in person. Don't try to fucking hide that shit from me. Uh-huh. Very convenient, Devil. Very convenient. Now let us continue. Oh, see, all this slander. I also gotta finish that new deck, too, so I can start getting shit. Shit, it's Signet! It's my boy! Bruh.
Damn. Decoy octopus looking good for this age.
Wow. Yes, there's also a lot of funny factions we'll find as people keep testing the game. Also, I don't know if you know, but yesterday people from Mexico took down a statue of Poseidon on their beach. What the fuck? Okay, is Signet wearing a wife beater or am I just crazy? Didn't you forget to pick up like fucking groceries half the fucking time or pick up stuff for your wife? I could have sworn there were several moments where you forgot to do something. Bro, the inner Kratos came out. Dude, I still remember the fucking straw. I don't know if you remember the straw conversation, but I still remember the straw conversation that wasn't towards the airport, was it? We were still chilling out. It was like a day or two before the airport. I still remember that argument. That was fucking crazy. Nope, we left no last minute. That was to the airport. Yeah, I want to create one more deck for this sort of starting set before I fucking start deciding if I want to do a booster box or not. Personal transfer vehicle. You don't need your legs to fire a gun, right?
Yeah,
I mean, he's not wrong.
You know what would have been a great callback to that line?
Well,
Is invite to like recruit like somebody who lost their legs.
I wonder if Campbell did a double take fucking when he met Solid Snake. Better not call Saul. True. Yeah, the card game. Motherfucker really trying to punch fucking Big Boss?
Quick thinker, too. They trained you well. You're a good soldier.
Who are you?
My new manager looks like Walter White.
Snake. Is that a code name?
Bro, my work's been
You must
my
be with
work's
the
been crazy.
Americans. Are you with the Fox unit too?
I'm not with the
Saul versus Jomo, who's the better lawyer?
I'm just a soldier.
Well, that was the second one.
Soldier. Then why?
We're here to stop Fox Unit from going renegade. A member of Fox named Gene betrayed the U.S. government and stole a top-secret weapon.
Oh, Gene, I remember that
Use
name.
weapon and the warheads in this base as bargaining chips to negotiate with your country. But blackmail is more like it. We're here to put a stop to it. Our mission is to free the soldiers of the San Geronimo Peninsula from Gene's control and capture the traitors in the Fox unit. I can understand if you're afraid of Fox, but we need others to help us free the Soviet soldiers on this peninsula. Will you join us?
You're here to save us? And you want me to help you defeat Gene?
I'm not.
What's so funny? You think he's been brainwashed?
Brainwashed? Is that what you think is happening here? A fine joke. But I'm afraid you two have it all wrong. Wrong. We didn't rebel because of Gene. Our country betrayed us first.
You know, I'm starting to see the blueprints for
We stood guard over this godforsaken base.
fucking
Unable to reach our friends and loved ones because of the secrecy
the Army
of
Without
our mission.
Borders.
The climate was brutal. The meals were meager. We watched as our comrades succumbed to disease or died fighting the Colombian government. And still we went on carrying out our mission, believing our efforts were all for the good of the motherland. And how did the motherland reward us? By stabbing us in the back.
You're talking about the Kremlin's policy shift. If the existence of this base came to light, the political fallout with the United States could fatally undermine Moscow's position in the strategic arms limitation talks.
Is Blitz a good mechanic in MTG? Blitz is alright.
That's why
We have no use for political rationales. What matters to us is that Mother Russia wiped this base from existence. And instead of allowing us to return home, the army erased all traces of communication and cut off our supplies. They sought to isolate the peninsula and make it look like this was all the work of a few out-of-control soldiers.
Kyle, do you
We
skill
were
Demon
abandoned by our
Slayer?
own country.
That's why you decided to follow Gene.
I do a little bit.
Gene told us he would build us a nation.
Yes, please.
A nation not of soldiers, but for them.
There you go.
I'm
He's in the
not.
way, isn't he?
Gene had a fear. He will deliver us justice. The only thing we fear is losing
I
that
just haven't
justice.
scoured enough to
That's
do
why we
like
follow
three
him,
missions,
not
but I know
you.
I know
You'll
my
never be
gang
able to
exists.
stop him.
Yeah.
Justice, huh? The meaning of justice can change from one day to
You
the
see the
next.
new JJK chapter? Yeah, I saw your goat being fucking trash, devil. That's what I
What
fucking saw.
Fight for a living.
Wait. Did the new chapter come out finally?
The new chapter got leaked for JJK, yeah.
What happened?
Basically, Yuta realizes he ain't Gojo, and he's all like, he has Gojo flashbacks, and he's like, how could Gojo be so calm using this power when I can barely use it? Cause he's a fucking fraud. Sukuna's just like, you suck. You're not Gojo. You can't use any other curse techniques because you're fucking trash. At the very end, because fucking Yuta couldn't land a hollow purple to save his fucking life, Yuta calls up the guy with the fucking speech powers. He throws a walkie-talkie at Sukuna, and the guy's speech powers go through the walkie-talkie and paralyze Sukuna, I guess, so he can land a hollow purple. So,
Isn't it Maki the paralyzing so you could hit him?
hell yeah. Because Yuta just ate ain't fucking him. Don't you dare slander my boy Yuta. I'm super glad they finally use Inamaki, although that also shows how weak Sukuna is at that point. Bro, who wants to put money right now that Sukuna's gonna do a binding vow and break out of the paralysis?
No, we discussed this like a couple of weeks ago about how, because you told me how binding vows like work now. I'm like, this is the most broken shit. It's like there's no drawback.
Oh, that actually reminds me. According to Yuta, Sukuna can't use the slash that bisected the world without his other hand. So who's ready for a binding vow where Sukuna gets a new way to use the fucking slash? Who's ready for the binding vow merchant to do 4 binding vows in 1 chapter? I'm ready. Sukuna, I'm ready. 4 binding vows. Let's fucking go. Wasn't a test run? That's like me versus you in a fighting game where you choose a good character and I pick my main, but you have no experience with your character? Nah. I'd win.
Bro, the best character in the series fucking died.
Oh, also basically, I think Yuta's basically just like, yeah, Gojo's fucking technique is the most powerful and best technique we have. Like, holy fuck, we're screwed otherwise. Why didn't they just let fucking Yuji beat the shit out of Sukuna? He was doing so good. They had the clapping guy back and everything. Wait, what the fuck are they doing? Why isn't the guy clapping to fucking save him? Azer, see what kind of deck you think of making a loud. On my part, last thing I pinned the concept board was a monster siren deck where you gain effects based on your opponent's hand size. I will mega see a binding vow, especially because remember Gege said Sukuna was going to eat someone. Bro, let Sukuna eat Gojo and that fraud Yuta, and then he just gains both their powers, and then Yuji just comes back in with the Black Flash.
Bro, I can't believe the best character Chozo fucking died, so this Putz can like fumble in the end goal with the best weapon in the series.
Bro, that's fucking peak. Fucking peak, bro. Also, apparently, I guess we're gonna get a flashback with Kenjaku soon. So, who wants to put money that Kenjaku's gonna explain how his curse technique works, and then at the last 5 minutes end, Kenjaku's gonna take over Gojo's body? Let's go. Let's go.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna predict next chapter. Yuta fails like the failure he is. Kenjaku gets Gojo's body back, and when he's about to go kill Yuji, Gojo takes control of his body just for a few seconds so Yuji can kill Gojo and absorb his power. Alright, we're calling it now. Yuji will eat Gojo's eyes out and gain the 6 eyes. Yuji, let's get that cannibalism arc started.
No, you know what he does? It's like an awkward. It's like the awkward scene between fucking All Might and Deku, where instead of eating it, he's like, Yuji, I need to eat your eyeballs? No, you need to nibble. You need to nibble on my nuts.
What the fuck? Sukuna hard-locked himself out of it with saying a direct hand sign for it. He can just remove that binding vow because there's no restriction to it. Toto stated he isn't fast enough to get out of Sukuna's domain. Also, Yuji Sukuna toyed with till he started dominating out of annoyance because he can't let Yuji get one up on him. Nah, Yuji needs to lock in and take his ass out. Very simple, very easy.
I want everyone to remember this. Sukuna is still heavily debuffed and weak because he's gone from fight to fight to fight, and none of these people are it. None of these people can fucking put this man down.
No, that was
And
a
this
separate
is
really
not-
different.
And I'm gonna be very clear here. This is not a, oh wow, this is really cool for Sukuna. No, this is, wow, Gege, you are a fucking incompetent writer for not being able to structure a roster properly.
Yep. Sukuna has a game reverse curse technique back and still using it.
I don't know why he's dragging this out so long. Doesn't he want to get to his new manga series?
Apparently not. Kyle, do you agree with Tanjiro versus Jonathan death battle? You know, I never saw that death battle actually.
Oh, 100%.
That means Tanjiro lost.
Well, there's no way you can argue Tanjiro wins, especially when you can backscale like Jonathan the fucking Dio, in like a part 3 Dio.
Gojo also keeps up with this version of Sukuna too, and even blitzed a little bit. No, Gojo could actually fight. Gojo was him.
He lost the majority of like the fights that they did, but he was still able to keep up with a fully powered, healthy Sukuna, unlike everyone else.
Gojo dominated every fight he was in, bro. What are you smoking?
No, he fucking didn't. We literally had this discussion.
And you were fucking wrong! No, you know what?
No,
not the stream. Not the stream for this. One of these days, we're gonna have a stream where we read the fight panel by panel. Not the stream. Not the stream for it. We are going. No, fuck you. We are gonna read the fucking panels, panel by panel, in a fucking live stream.
We can go back through the DMs. I literally showed you.
No, your DMs were fucking out of context. Don't you fucking lie to me. Yes, they fucking were. Now, hang on, let me answer chat. Again, Kyle, this is why I told you Sukuna is like Goku in the first tournament of power. He's not getting satisfying. He's not even trying. No, fuck you, Kyle. You're wrong. Yeah, hit him with that. How embarrassing.
You fucking glazer.
Zim wrong. Gojo did well. When he had an advantage. He never had an advantage against fucking Meguna.
Yep.
There was never an advantage between Meguna and Gojo. They were practically fucking equal at that point. Unless you want to argue, like, not having the hands, like, the 4 hands and the chest is, like, an advantage for Gojo. But honestly, that didn't really help Sukuna all that much either. He's still been getting his ass fucking stomped out. Never forget that one fucking special grade 1... Shut up.
Fucking stomped him out. They were equal when it came to hand-to-hand combat for the most part.
No, they fucking... Holy shit! No, next fucking stream. Next fucking
We
stream.
had this discussion before.
Yes, and you were fucking wrong!
You fucking agreed with me.
I agreed that the perception, that the fight is not as one-sided as it was made out to be. I agreed to that.
Gojo was not winning that.
Gojo was absolutely... he knocked him out twice! Fuck out of here! But of course, what would I expect from a guy who thinks that fucking Sukuna summoned Mahoraga and Mahigo just for shits and giggles? Because apparently they did nothing in that fight. Asura, shut the fuck up! You haven't even read the fight! Asura, did you read the fight? Did you finally catch up in the fucking manga? Because if you didn't, I'm gonna need you to shut the fuck up right now!
Zim's an incompetent reader, what?
Bro, I have a bachelor's degree in English, you're fucking stupid! No, not the stream for it, not the stream for it.
Is a what?
I agree with Zim. Gojo played too much with his food. He didn't learn from that development Toji gave him, even though he was fighting his son in the exact same face. TikTok forced me to. Asura, read the real fucking fight. Don't just go off TikTok clips. Gojo was beating his ass most of the fight. Gojo was beating his ass in hand to hand. But in the domain battles, Kyle was right. Technically, Sukuna technically won the domain battles. Technically.
The only time Gojo won was when he was like a lick quicker.
Gojo in hand-to-hand was stomping him out though, 100%. They literally 3v1'd him and he was still kicking his ass. Not even up for debate. Not up for debate.
Yeah, because playing defense is really...
Playing defense! My man literally goes, it's 3v1, and then Gojo proceeds to basically kick him the fuck out of the fight and beats the shit out of the other two. Bro, what fight were you watching? In hand-to-hand, Gojo absolutely fucking took his ass to town.
Fucking didn't. You're such a glazer.
Oh my god. Fucking next stream. Not this one. We've been a little too far off topic, but next fucking stream. Bro.
That's what my mentor told me. Politics are fickle. They change with times. So long as we remain loyal to our countries, soldiers like us need nothing to believe in.
Zim, did you see Fit?
What?
Did you see Fit?
No, I know that that's gonna lead into a dirty joke. You can't beat me with that, Kyle. I've seen through your techniques. Cause I bet the way that was gonna go is I was gonna say scene what or something like that or scene fit, and you're just gonna say fit this dick in your mouth. No, I saw it coming a mile away, Kyle. You ain't fucking slick. Also, hello, Celicross. You missed out on a pretty big conversation there. Don't mind us.
What about Stuff? Have you seen Stuff?
No, Kyle! I've seen through your fucking techniques. You can't beat me with that.
Zim's ruining my joke. What?
I'm sorry, Kyle. I'm not really getting the hang of these. Dang, I was kind of hoping you fall for that.
I'm not gonna stop.
Not to justice, not to our country.
I'm just gonna let you know. I'm not gonna stop the what part until you fucking find out where it's from. And no one tell him. He has to find out organically.
My brother did it to me too, and I was like, where does it come from? And he's like, I don't remember. And I'm like, no!
To herself.
Bruh.
For the mission.
Your mentor, the one who taught you the art of battle. Who was she?
They called her the boss.
Kyle, do you agree with Dio versus Alucard? He
I
does.
killed her. The boss?
Have you
The
not seen the
legendary
video me
soldier.
and Zim did back in the day talking about
And
it?
Snake.
Yeah, I think we reacted to
You
it.
must be
I made a
Big
video
Boss.
to it.
You're the hero who killed Colonel Volgin at Groznygrad.
Prove your loyalty as a soldier. That's what the boss told me. I still don't know what she meant.
Prove your loyalty. Not to justice, not to your country, but to yourself. Does Jean truly plan to threaten the motherland?
It's nice that Yuta
Yes.
confirms that Gojo's technique is the best.
Documents from
Yeah,
the
because
patrol
Gojo
station
was
that
the better
confirm this
sorcerer.
If launched from this base,
Oh yeah,
The
surprise,
weapon Jean
surprise.
stole
When
could
you think
deliver it.
Blaze to be the strongest thing throughout the entire series.
I mean, to be fair, Gojo also said that as well when Sukuna hit him with his domain expansion. The first thing he does is he getting his body sliced apart is, oh, thank goodness, my domain expansion's better than his. Alright, I think he says my limitless is the better technique. So even Gojo flat out says that at the very start of the fight. So it's like, it seems consistent.
So like the biggest problem with saying that like Gojo has the strongest technique is people try and scale that back to I think her name was Yuki, and how she basically becomes so heavy she becomes a black hole. The problem is that she didn't know she could do that. That was a desperate death move, and Kenjaku literally just had a fucking anti-gravity technique that stopped him from being crushed.
Wasn't there another
So I'm not
girl
even
who could create like a
I told
perfect...
Gojo to do that.
Wasn't there like another girl who created like a perfect circle that had like infinite mass or something?
That's the girl I'm talking about. It was supposed to be a black hole, but the problem is that like that was a death technique that she didn't even know she could do. It was a desperation move, so I don't even know if you can like realistically scale anyone to it.
Yeah. Alright.
devastating blow to every major city in Russia. I know it's hard to believe.
How have we been an hour into the stream and we're only 19 minutes into this
believe
fucking
you.
cutscenes?
Not as a member of the Red Army,
Wait,
but as a
inbox.
soldier.
Hey, right?
I
Well-
appreciate it.
Go show Nick.
What?
You can get up and shadow. Fucking shadow.
What?
So you'll have sex ready.
Fucking
Honest.
nothing on it. I haven't got an email or nothing.
No, Kyle, the biggest problem is that Megumin's soul tanked a bunch of the damage he wasn't supposed to take. If Sukuna got to the attacks, he might have been gone the worst day during the fight. Remember, he was anxious as fuck? True. Tengen made a barrier to contain it? True. Alright, seems Kyle's done with his dad, but we'll continue for now.
I will follow you. Snake, give me my mission.
Really?
Bruh. Brawly versus Omni-Man. Brawly will take that.
It's a list of outgoing materials. Heading for a lab. Huh.
Where are the escapees? Why haven't they been caught? If they get away, I promise you'll regret it.
Kyle does agree with Depp out, Melissa. He said yes.
Call Python. Get him back here. He'll lead the search team and make sure this lab stays secure.
What's happening to me?
What's his status?
We're currently reinitializing his memory and readjusting his sensory nerves in the culture tank. By my estimate, it'll take another 12 hours, at least.
Half a day? He has to be readjusted after each deployment. Not much better than a prototype, a test subject.
My apologies, sir. The culture fluid takes time to prepare. With such limited equipment and personnel, readjusting...
I did tell spoilers of My Hero Academia. Poor Spinner getting the short end of the stick, although he might be able to recover from it.
But
the escaped prisoners have yet to be found.
Spinner's the lizard, right? Didn't all of his friends die, basically?
We'll roll out the tank as soon as the fluid's stabilized. Make all necessary preparations.
yes, sir.
Commander.
Yes, I know. Cunningham. Don't move.
Huh?
Commander! Lieutenant! Are you alright?
We're fine.
Please forgive me, Commander. Are you hurt?
Don't worry. Fate would never see me hurt. Now, lie still and try not to move. This man needs medical attention. I apologize for any sense of urgency. Please don't think for even a moment that I hold your work, or yourselves, in any but the highest of regards. This facility you are helping to build is absolutely vital to the strong roots of our new nation. But never...
Are you telling me Snake literally just stole the idea for Outer Haven from this guy? Damn, there's not an original bone in that boy's body.
That you, yourselves, are no less valuable a resource to that nation.
No one said anything was died, but he's at death's
nation
door
that will
now.
house the mightiest, most capable military ever seen by man. Warriors in their prime. We will end an era that sees soldiers discarded like tools and strike war from the menu of global politics.
Holy
It
fuck.
is you, soldiers, military engineers, who are her first citizens. Our nation's riches and its fighting spirit. I only pray that such priceless resources need not be sacrificed in vain.
So that's Jean. That voice. And the premonition. Is that ESP? What is this? It's him.
Who's there? Can't you read the sign? It says do not enter. You.
A kid? What are you doing here?
I'm in charge.
Was that
You?
Vulcan?
In charge?
You there, search upstairs. The rest of you, we'll sweep the prep chamber.
This way, Snake. Hide there, in that locker.
What?
Just do it. What's going on here?
Kyle, do you go with
Preparation
Master Chief
chambers
versus
for
Doom
authorized
guy?
personnel only.
He doesn't scale either of them.
Miss Elisa, are you alone? Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
No. Is there something wrong?
We received a report.
Have you seen that one tweet debunking the 3v1 using a pic which literally says 3v1? Look, there's two options you take there. Either you think Sukuna's a fucking idiot and is just talking out of his ass, or Sukuna understands that they're going to help out in the fight. It's not that fucking complicated.
there's an intruder in the lab. Someone also reported seeing a suspicious truck nearby.
Well, there's no one here. Just me. And him. You're disturbing his sleep. I'll have to ask you to leave.
Yes, ma'am.
If you see the intruder, please notify us immediately.
Oh no, it's a cyborg guy, isn't it?
Now I've seen it all. A little girl in charge of an outfit like this. Why did you help me?
I don't know. I just got this feeling that I needed to.
And how do you know my name? Are you with the Fox unit too?
No?
But your uniform... It's not like that. When I saw you at the heliport with Cunningham and the others...
That was my sister.
Sister?
Her name is Ursula. She's the one who's a member of Fox. I'm just a medic.
Did Snake really...
You're pretty young.
Hang on, did Snake really just look at an underage girl's chest? Why has Snake not been canceled yet? I'm not understanding.
Well, you were out on the battlefield when you were my age, weren't you, Snake? Or should I say, Big Boss? Ursula and I were raised in an East German lab. They sent all the kids with ESP potential there to study them.
Where the fuck is,
But Ursula is different.
No, he hasn't been
She's
born
one of the
yet.
most
I was like, where the
powerful
fuck is
scientists
Psycho
in all
Mantis
the
at?
communist world. Through special training, Ursula gained great power, but in doing so lost everything that makes her human. So much so that she can't even talk with me anymore. 4 years ago, Jean took us away from East Germany.
Because he's a Chad Zim, that's what they do, searching their future wives.
The CIA wanted
Knew
to
it,
take
no!
From the communist bloc.
And then you joined this little revolution.
Yes, that's right.
So, this is what you were calling the perfect soldier. Does he have ESP too?
No, he's just an ordinary human being. That is, he used to be. He was raised in a special way, under very special conditions, to be a great warrior. He's incapable of emotions, or doubts. He's the ultimate combatant, created with one purpose only, to accomplish the mission. He has no human memories. The only thing he has left are his skills in battle.
No memories?
Each time he completes a mission, he undergoes readjustment. Like this. Inside the culture tank, all 5 senses are shut out completely. Most men would go mad in minutes. Like a baby who's coming into the world for the first time, the perfect soldier's sensors are honed to a razor sharpness. He can read the enemy's movements and learn them faster than any normal person ever could.
What kind of person could endure that kind of extreme training?
Nobody, of course. The Perfect Soldier project ended in failure and was abandoned.
God,
He
you
was
agree with
the
the
enemy's
Android
success.
18 versus Captain Marvel that battle.
That's why they gave him the codename Null. He's a lost number. He has no feelings and no memories. Not even a project number. Don't even think about fighting him. You can't possibly win, Snake.
You could be right about that.
Or you could shoot him now, but you'll have to go through me.
I'm no assassin. Shooting a soldier with their guard down isn't my style.
You're a good man, Snake. I knew you were.
Shooting a soldier with their guard down is not my style. I want you all to remember him saying that when Kyle goes around sniping a bunch of soldiers who are minding their own business in fucking Peace Walker or fucking MGS5. Remember that line as Kyle brutalizes Afghanistan.
It's a drug for treating chloroquine-resistant.
What? Remember, guys, if we see Kyle take out a single person while stealthing, apparently that's not Snake's style. Remember that. Because I don't think Kyle's going to keep calling in the thousands of dollars worth of airdrops to get a new silencer every 2 seconds. As he should, Zim, his grandparents should be proud. Bruh.
How'd you know?
It's time. Bring the tank out. I trust the readjustments are complete.
Sorry, it'll just be a little longer.
I'll send a man in to meet you. Hurry it up.
You can get outside through here. Head for the harbor. You'll find what you're looking for there.
You must be psychic or something.
One last thing, Snake. If you find Ursula in front of you, don't hesitate. Shoot her.
Shoot your sister?
If you can't do that, you're already dead.
Alright, next time, let's try for a more upbeat prophecy.
Freeze! Yankee dog! Keep your filthy paws off my collection!
Well, if it isn't Colonel Skaronsky. I'd heard you were on the run, but to think a base commander such as yourself would be caught hiding in a place like this.
Shut up! You think you scoundrels can just do as you please on my base? As soon as my reinforcements arrive from Russia, we will crush you like the vermin you are. We will teach you whose base this
All right,
really
I'm back.
is.
Welcome
The
back.
same goes for that bastard Gene as well.
Is it hard being an officer, that is, when no one follows your orders?
What was that, Kyle?
I'm not doing anything in Afghanistan.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I'll keep that in mind. I'll remember this.
Silence!
Also, the big question here is how OP are the sons of Maki and Yuta will be if he stays on Gojo's body, because he still
You're a
has...
monster!
Because she was still throwing her
kill
shots at
him
Yuta when he was telling him
and
the
call
plan,
him
but he missed
monster?
4x7.
Such crude behavior.
Damn it! Ah! Ah! My arm!
I'd heard an intruder was lurking about here. And here I find I've come all this way for nothing.
He has ice
I'd been
powers?
hoping to see the face of an old friend. Wasn't I? Snake? My raison d'etre? You're not worth killing. But I
You can't
can't
just
have
throw
you
the gun away.
wandering around like this.
True.
There. That should hold you.
How dare you put me in a cage like a cow?
Be quiet. The lock should melt sometime before you starve to death. Best to save your strength.
Ah!
Bruh.
Python, you're alive.
Who's there? Have you come back to kill me, Yankee dog? Guards, to my side! Eliminate the intruder! This is a direct order from Colonel Skaronsky! You're not the same man as before. Do not worry. My orders fall upon deaf ears anyway. 4 weeks. It's been 4 weeks since that whelp Gene arrived here. And in those 4 weeks, everything has changed.
Aren't there any soldiers still loyal to you?
You must be joking. Wouldn't you like to know how in just 4 weeks, that man was able to bring the entire peninsula under his control?
He announced he was building a mercenary nation, right? A country of soldiers.
Ha! A mercenary nation? Preposterous! This piper has them all dancing to his tune. But I won't be fooled. His methods are simpler. His tools lie deep in the hearts of all men.
Bruh.
Greed. And that which lays beneath it. Fear. He simply reaches beyond the impenetrable wall that guards men's hearts. And then strikes! Strikes at their most vulnerable point. Fear. Yes, fear.
Fear?
Compared with the fear that man brought with him, that puny weapon you carry is harmless. You have no idea. No idea how terrible that man truly is.
Fear, huh? Lavochkin, LA-5. What's a World War II fighter doing here?
It's a part of my collection. Once the king of Russian fighters, it could hold its own against the Focke-Wulf and the Messerschmitt.
Were you a fighter pilot?
Indeed I was. Yes, a fighter. If only I had a MiG. Or a Sukhoi. I would riddle Jean's body with holes this very day. Somebody! Anybody! Bring me a plane! A plane!
Man, can Snake recruit like anyone who's fucking normal? Snake's normalest fucking crew was literally the first one he got stuck with in Fox. I gotta say, I wasn't expecting Campbell to look like a fucking 80s action star in his youth, but good for him, I guess.
It suits him, especially because later on he gets to be voiced by Grandpa. Only people who grew up in like the early 2000s fucking get that, don't they?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, Volgin? Oh, is this fucking Ocelot? Man, that one fucking guy who's been commenting really fucking hates our reaction content.
Did you fucking tell him that it was, like, actually tell him in the comment that it was a fucking blind go through?
Well, no, because now he's bitching about one of our Alex vs. Cole videos.
What? What's he upset about that for?
Here, I'll send you what he's been commenting, but good lord. I feel like if he doesn't like the content, like, maybe he should, I mean, like, it's fine to leave comments, but it doesn't seem like he's enjoying himself.
Let's see what the soft playing retard has to say this time.
Surely not a fan of you, at least.
Racist.
Kinda. He doesn't like the way we do our reaction content, which, I mean, is fine. It's just that, like, it's just kind of weird that he keeps watching more of our content when he doesn't seem to like our content. Like, I mean, you can do what you want. It's just that, like, personally for me, when I don't like watching something, I tend to just stop watching it. Yeah, because over here saying that, like, we're both irritating in our responses to the video. Because
that fella didn't want to do Cole versus Alex. No, the fuck they didn't. They only did it because they won the fucking community poll. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, but no. And it's like, I think we avoided doing that specifically because it took too long.
It doesn't make you right. I actually called about Cole winning is undeniable outcome. No, the fuck it's not. Oh my fucking god.
Well, Kyle, you gotta make your video.
When I do both those videos, You want to do me a favor and just link both of those?
I will link them to him. Yes.
And you know what? Just add a little cherry on top. Have like the love heart emoji next to the link.
Bruh.
Oh, I'm a shit girl.
I know. Holy shit, it's Metal Gear. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be Ocelot that we're talking to. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just weird to see some of the active comments recently. Although, to be fair, are we actually content's not the best, to be fair? We're definitely not. We're definitely not the best at it.
It's not edited. This is what you have to understand. We do them as streams. They're not edited videos.
That's true, but like you pointed out there, how I don't keep going back to look at their response, like to re-listen to their reasoning. I guess I could do that next time if we do a versus matchup again, where like I could just keep going back over and over again to re-listen. But I'm pretty sure we listened to it and then we gave our comments on it. I don't think re-listening to it would have made a difference.
We did.
Yeah, I was totally Ocelot, yeah.
Huh. You should be more careful, Snake. The inner walls of this storage facility are more fragile than they look.
But you see how he says in the comment, it's undeniable the Cult wins, but he won't say why. That's the comments I hate. They won't elaborate why they think that. They just say it. But what he's saying is that the Versus community has come to that conclusion, so it must be correct.
Yep.
The blast would have been far too powerful.
It's just interesting seeing comments like that.
Cutting off your own escape route. You're so focused on completing the mission that you neglected your own personal safety. Nasty habits are hard to kick. Eh, Snake?
Python, you dismantled the bomb? But you couldn't have had enough time.
Time? I had plenty. All I had to do was flash freeze the detonator, and poof! No more explosion. Sure is hot in here.
Python, so you were alive all this time. What happened to your body?
It has been a while, Snake. How long's it been since our last mission together? Nearly 10 years? We were both so very young back then.
Yeah, when the boss vanished, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You were there to save me. You were one of the few people I could always count on in battle. But I thought you were dead. You were wounded on that top-secret mission in Vietnam.
Yes, I was. At one point, I was within an inch of death. My body lost the ability to regulate its temperature. Left unchecked, it would rise continuously, uncontrollably. Eventually, my body would literally burn itself up. Without this suit and its liquid nitrogen filling, I wouldn't be able to survive more than half a day. But this suit has also made me a superior soldier.
The fuck, bro? Liquid nitrogen? His body has to be so fucking hot.
Look.
For him not to immediately just fucking freeze
this
up.
Stage I control. Not even your famous CQC will work on me.
But Python, why? You're a good man. Why join Gene's rebellion?
It's my salvation, Snake. Do you have any idea why the CIA let me live this long? They're afraid of you, Snake. You're a legend, a hero. You bested the boss. The CIA knows it. So they searched for a soldier strong enough to take you down if you ever betrayed them. They chose me.
Damn.
I'm the anti-Snake. And I'm the one man who can break you. Ever since I came back to Fox,
What was that, Kyle?
I am the anti-Snake.
He's not wrong. Where is he getting the energy to stay that hot? Good question.
Been sent to do nothing but wet works, so as to keep my assassin instincts nice and sharp. Can you recall those you've killed in battle, Snake? I do. I have nightmares about
That's
them
a lot of
nearly
balls
every
of
night.
shot.
They won't leave me alone. But I've spilled far too much blood by now to ever make amends. The nightmares end today.
Python, don't.
I've been waiting for this moment. The moment when we could meet each other face to face on the battlefield as enemies. Snake, after I've killed you, my purpose will be fulfilled. Let's go!
Oh man, he's just shotgunning him. Hang on, let me skip forward a little bit.
Amazing, Snake. I can see why. The CIA was afraid of you.
Damn.
Now I'll never have to take another life. Looks like I got my salvation after all.
That's enough, Python. No more talk.
What do you think you're doing, Snake?
I'm trying to keep the liquid nitrogen from leaking out of your suit.
Don't do it, Snake. You can't. Your arms will freeze solid before it.
Same Python as ever. Going gets rough, and he gets all hot under the collar.
What?
You still owe me money from our last poker game. I can't have you dying on me yet.
Here I am, still watching your ass.
Back on the card ships, I'm waiting for that to arrive soon. Did you manage to get a hold of your Mastodons then? Here people are fighting over getting both the old and new Myri. Now I haven't been able to get the cards yet.
Oh, when I start MGS5, do you want me to do the side shit on my own, or am I, like, recording everything?
Define side shit. God, she's $50 a copy. Dude, fucking why?
Like, getting interpreters, getting better soldiers, like, all the other side missions that don't, like, progress the main story.
Ooh. We're gonna have to figure that one out a little bit, because that's gonna depend. Because if I let you do all the side content, we're probably not gonna finish the game till the end of the year.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if I did that on my own, that would, like, speed up the process, and it would also allow me to, like, develop, like, better equipment and shit.
We'll mow it over, but probably.
Well, the main campaign's already, like, 20 hours long anyway.
Yeah. The fact that Snake could hold the liquid nitrogen in for a minute does say a lot about his cold resistance. Yes, Kyle, do you agree with Carnage versus Lucy Death Battle?
I don't. Again, I've heard whispers of what Elfin Lead is, and it sounds just like gore for the sake of gore, so I haven't even bothered to try it. And I know next to nothing about Carnage.
Soldiers need a hero. They need a man.
Have you seen Elfen Lied?
I have not. All I know, I believe this is the right show. They like kill a girl's hamster, so in response, she proceeds.
It was a dog.
Yeah, so then she kills them all.
That's as far as I know about it. Like, I know my friends have tried it, and I've basically told them, like, yeah, not for me. It's the same reason why I haven't tried, like, fucking Bloodsea. It's like, I don't particularly enjoy gore for the sake of gore.
Say Bloodseed?
Yeah.
Never heard of that one. Alright. Let's continue.
Can you bear the burden of knowing that you hold your men's lives in your hands, Snake? If not, you'll never beat Gene.
You know, can Gene fight the boss? Because if he can't fight the boss, I think I got this.
Releasing Perfect Soldier. Number, no. Take him into custody.
So, this is Null, the perfect soldier.
Fight!
What is this guy?
On.
You okay, Kyle?
He's fucking pulling me like a slave to give me another drink. This is not how it's supposed to go.
So
the other way around.
So you're gonna get him a drink then, or what?
No.
What do you mean no? He always gets you a drink.
Yeah, but I'm not done.
Bruh.
You know, you just fucking.
Why do you still live?
What the
He's fucking texting me Manuel.
No man can meet the perfect soldier in battle and survive. But you won't die. Why?
These moves. I know these moves. It was in Mozambique.
Stay right where you are, Snake. Hey, you've been quite a handful, I'll give you that. Good work, Perfect Soldier. Your mission is complete. Your mission is over, Null. At ease. Sure. Only a puppet after all.
Looks like you've done quite a number on this one. Intel extracted via physical torture is unreliable. It has always been my understanding that a skilled interrogator doesn't have to resort to inflicting pain on his subject.
You're right, Commander. But it all depends on the time and the place. This man used to be a member of Fox. For him, this doesn't even qualify as torture. I was simply saying hello.
I see. As a fellow Fox, you know his limits. Still, it's not easy getting information.
Kyle doesn't really scale Link. I do know he did play Final Fantasy VII,
He is
though.
a tough one, I'll give him that. But his resilience will be his undoing. This time, I'll get the location of the remaining legacy, for sure.
Can you do it?
It's not part of my normal regimen, but there is a way.
Drugs? Truth serum won't work on a member of Fox.
While he was away from the battlefield, they developed a new formula.
Confessions extracted via truth serum can't be trusted. More so if you're using a stronger formula. He could fall apart before you even have the chance to question him. You know that as well as I. Why the hurry, Cunningham?
It seemed the ideal way to handle it, from an efficiency perspective.
All right then. But I want to talk to him first.
Be my guest. Truth serums also have an anesthetic effect. If I use it before he recovers his strength, I can't make him hurt. Let's let him taste the fear a little while longer.
You've been awake all this time. You'd make a formidable opponent. I can see now why you've inherited the title of boss. And yet, you are troubled. Who are you loyal to? Why do you fight? What is a country?
Are all of his
Soldier.
fucking games just dealing with the boss's
Have you
death?
lost sight of these things? That's why you retired from Fox. But here you
Welcome
are back on
to the pre-Solid Snake era.
Bruh.
Once you've inherited the soul of a warrior, you
What
can
is
never
a
leave
soldier,
the
Jim?
battlefield.
What is a soldier? Do I have to ponder the philosophical ramblings of what a soldier
Allow me to
is?
share a story.
What is a nation?
This whole business about stealing Metal Gear, it was all a setup from the beginning. The idea was the CIA.
Where is the D-Dog?
They were planning to give the American-developed Metal Gear to the Russians, giving the enemy a new weapon of their own design. Do you know why?
Enlighten me.
To prolong the Cold War. The failure of its planned economy has left the Soviet Union's finances in shambles. On top of that, thanks to the boss's work 6 years ago, they lost the philosopher's legacy. The Russians can no longer sustain the massive military spending demanded by the Cold War. And now America, in addition to acquiring the legacy, has succeeded in deploying MIRVs in battle, and is moving to cement her military superiority through the ongoing strategic arms limitation talks. At this rate, the global balance of power will soon collapse. And before long, the Cold War will have ended.
Spectre Mobile.
And when that happens,
No
the
matter what a
CIA's
furry.
importance will have diminished considerably.
Bruh.
The CIA is giving Metal Gear to the Russians to maintain the
Kyle,
balance of
Kyle, do you agree with Trish versus John DBX?
Metal Gear is a weapon far more advanced than any MIRV.
To be fair, the DBX is
It
just
would
supposed to be
most
like a
valuable
for
trump
fun
card for
thing.
Moscow.
It was really an actual research
One that
match.
would render SALT irrelevant. The world would move away from compromise and accommodation, and once again split in two. The age of soldiers and spies will continue. Fox's orders from the CIA were not to guard Metal Gear during transport, but to steal it, and then to pretend to defect to the Soviet Union. A clever plan on the part of the CIA, all designed to protect its organizational interests.
No. No way. I don't believe it.
This is what you call your country.
So that's why you staged a rebellion.
I will create a world I desire. Just as soldiers have need of talented officers, men have need of talented leaders. Leaders capable of granting guidance to the world. I was created for that purpose.
Created?
Have you heard of the Successor Project?
No.
It was a top-secret experiment conducted by the US government. Its goal, to create the ultimate battlefield commander. The skills to wage war, the aptitude for strategy, the endurance to return from battle alive, and the charisma to overwhelm and master the hearts of soldiers. My voice is endowed with a special power. Another product of the Successor Project. And the soldier they chose as the model leader was none other than the legend herself, the Boss.
The Boss?
I received these gifts. I inherited them. Snake, you inherited the title of Boss. You were her last disciple. You and I are like brothers. And as such, I couldn't possibly kill you now. Make yourself...
Hang on, actually, since you're more familiar with Metal Gear, do they ever properly explain why the fuck Liquid looks nothing like Snake? Like, I know he's all the recessive genes, But am I the only one who's a little confused why the fuck he basically looks like the boss?
I'm sorry, I just got back. Are you asking why does Liquid not look like the boss?
Well, no, because he does, just not Big Boss. Bruh.
Listen. Eli's had a tough life.
Bruh. Trish versus John. I believe Trish should scale higher.
Comfortable, brother.
Actually, now that we got POC scaling, should we do what was the chick from Ninja Gaiden?
Rachel.
Yeah. Rachel versus Lady.
We could, but unfortunately DMC kind of just like went way too far out there for most versus matchups.
Yeah, but it's fucking Lady. She doesn't get pack, she gets scaling.
Her weapons beg to differ.
It's me. Somehow I knew it would be you. Yes, negotiations with the Kremlin were a success. They won't interfere with what's about to happen. I must thank you for all your help. When they saw the trajectory data for Metal Gear, they knew that this was no bluff. The CIA must be in a state of total panic about now. All part of your plan, I presume. Tell me something, though. You couldn't possibly have obtained the data on your own, could you? There must be someone backing you. Who is it? Never mind. I've got a fairly good idea who it is. The man with the same code name as Null. But you do realize you're betraying your employer, don't you? Just what is it you've got in mind? You're not using me, are you? No matter. We'll meet in a new world. One of my own creation. Until then, my friend, Ocelot. What is it? What's happened?
Pardon us, sir, but the perfect soldier, he's...
No.
What's the meaning of this?
I must complete my mission.
Stand down, Null.
Not yet. He lives. I have not completed my mission.
You mean Snake? He's been captured. Your mission is complete. Stand down, Null.
No. Why won't you die, Snake? Out of my way. I'll kill him. I must kill him. I must kill...
He seems very determined.
Oh, damn.
You will follow my orders, perfect soldier. I am your commander.
Take him to the preparation chamber.
Alright. So this guy can actually square up. Let's go.
The perfect soldier has his memory reset after every mission. And yet, after a single skirmish, you managed to instill such strong emotions in him. Snake.
Hi there. I brought you some dinner, and some for the prisoner, too.
Thank you. Awfully nice of you to come all this way just to bring me a meal.
Don't mention it. Say, mind if I talk to the prisoner for a little while? I want to meet the man who fought the perfect soldier and live to tell about it. Don't mind me, just enjoy your supper.
Huh? But...
Please try to understand. When a girl's life is on the line, sometimes she longs for a strong man.
Go ahead.
Can you do me a favor and look the other way for a while? Looks like you've really been through the ringer, Snake. But I'm glad to see you're alive.
What the
I
fuck?
never thought you'd actually survive a fight with Null.
Bro, she
Let's
made
see if
it
we can get
weird.
you patched up.
She absolutely made it weird.
Oh, eat your dinner. Don't worry, it's not drugged or anything. Don't move, Snake. And keep quiet, okay?
No, his balls.
Can you hear me?
Is this telepathy?
It's okay. He already has 8 kids.
Just be quiet and listen.
He had.
Don't have enough power to talk for very long.
To be fair, that's fair. Yeah, he had 8 kids and only 3 survived.
Gene has begun preparations for Metal Gear's ballistic launch. He's given the orders to start loading the nuclear warheads.
What? It's still too early. Did the negotiations break down?
I don't know. Not even Ursula and I can know what's running through Gene's mind. As to why he's negotiating with both the US and the Soviet Union, your guess is as good as mine. I think he may be preparing to use Metal Gear right now, no matter how the talks turn out. But I can't stop him. Not by myself. Not while he has Ursula on his side. You're the only one I can count on. They've probably taken Metal Gear from the harbor to the assembly plant so they can load the warheads. If you destroy it now, you can at least prevent Gene from launching a nuclear attack.
Why are you telling me this?
I saw a vision of you destroying Metal Gear. My premonitions don't always come true. But I do know that you've got a chance to prevent nuclear holocaust.
Can you get me out of here?
Not right now. Be patient. Your luck will change soon.
Well, that makes me feel better. I'm practically smiling. On the inside.
All good things come to those who wait.
Okay, Chief, time to wrap it up.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I guess I got a little too into it.
Into it.
This is our little secret, okay? Don't tell anybody. Please, Snake. You have to believe.
Alright, so we'll probably call it there for now, since that's the first hour of Portable Ops story. And we'll probably finish up the next hour next week. Since we'll probably after that. Are you gonna want to start Ground Zeroes right away, or are you gonna start the week after?
We'll probably. How long has this got left?
So it's got about 57 minutes left. It's got about an hour left.
No, I'll do Ground Zeroes.
All right, so then I guess just download Ground Zero sometime this week to make sure you have it ready to go. You already have it?
Yeah, I've already got it.
All right, cool. Now, yeah, so what'll happen is next week when we're done with the cutscenes for Portable Ops, we'll just start Ground Zeroes right away then. Hopefully we can get like an hour of Ground Zeroes in, because this stream took a while mainly because of fucking derailings of certain discussions. Bye guys, take care, see you next time. Yeah, thanks for coming by, and you really appreciate it. But yeah, so with that said, normal stream should be going on this week. Hopefully I can find time to record that High School DxD video. And I've almost got the script done for the Metal Gear video, so that should be good to go hopefully by next week or the week after.
So does that mean you'll send it to me to see if there are any parts I want to interject in?
So you'll get the script probably if not by Saturday, you'll have it by Sunday. All right. So do you have any announcements or no?
No announcements. I've now finished going through Infamous again. I am now just going to be skin collecting.
All right. So then with that said, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day. I'll see you guys on the next streamer video.